Hello everyone, and welcome to Hucker's Hideout. Today we're back checking out Dune Awakening. I'm going to share with you some of the deep desert building techniques I have learned through a lot of trial and error. If you'd like to try Dune Awakening for yourself, there's a link in the description below. Now please sit back and relax and enjoy as we get into some Dune Awakening building techniques. And welcome back to the deep desert. So for our first tip, it's kind of be involved with groups and solos. So as you can see, I have two bases set up. So I have one over here in the PvE zone and one over here in the PvP zone. And so you kind of want to have this set up if you're in a group. I think a solo only needs a PvP base out there, just simply because you can only bring out one ornithopter's amount of goodies at a time as a solo. So it's not really worth having a base set up here. But if you have a base set up in the back, kind of like this one, you can have it set up with whatever goodies you need as a group or a solo. Take advantage of the reduced cost in building, and so you can kind of build a bigger layout than this if you need more space for things. I just have this little basic setup just in case I need to build anything. But yeah, things cost 50% less, like refineries and stuff like that. And so if you want to get a head start as a solo, come out here and build a base, and as a group, take full advantage as you can. And yeah, that's kind of my first advice, is that solos build one PvP base kind of far out there. You can see 20,000 meters, and then this one is just right on the edge. You could also build your PvE base on the edge of the PvE PvP zone, because they kind of push it out deeper into the desert. But that's up to preference. I like it here because these PvE shipwrecks, like, no one minds them really anymore because they're so close to the edge. And so yeah, you can kind of get free loot, or cheap loot. And yeah, ships crash all the time on the edge here, so it's also good. But yeah, that's kind of my first tip, is build two bases if you need, but one is really all you need out here. And right into the next tip here. As you can see, we're still at the same base, and this has to do with kind of the materials you use for construction. So as you can see, this base has been here for a day, and it's in the PvE zone, but it still got damaged. And that's because the weather actually affects and damages this kind of stuff. And so you can see these ones are protected from the weather, kind of, because they're tucked away, but the ones that are like outside, they get hit hard by some weather, and they will be affected. And so that's something to consider if you want to build it out of the plastone, the stuff that's resistant to weather. I would recommend doing that. It's worth it if you can bring the the materials out here. I don't care if this base dies, really. Like, it's kind of meant to die after a week anyways, because it's all going to explode. And that's why I just make it out of granite, because it's nice and cheap and easy. But yeah, as you can see, like, to repair it is pretty easy. You just walk around and just click repair over and over, and it doesn't take like any resources, like one granite each repair. So I mean, if you're willing to come out into the desert all the time, you're living out here, just build it out of granite if you want to be cheap. But yeah, if you want to have a base that lasts even longer, you can build it out of the resistant material, and you will survive. But yeah, I don't mind it. It's pretty simple. Oh, we don't have enough materials to repair that. That's fair. We'll get them eventually. But yeah, that's kind of my next little hint, is that choose your materials wisely and kind of choose them based on your needs. If you're willing to ship stuff in and out, then build a giant base, like way bigger than this. Like, this is a little base. I just have it for fun. I kind of like the look of it. It looks goofy. But yeah, build a big one that can house a carrier and a buggy, so that you can transport resources, between the PvP base you have out there and this one in here. And that's for the group, because you're kind of you're gonna want a little safety, because as a solo there is no safety really except for speed. It's the scout ornithopter is really your only chance. But yeah, you can see there's another base down there. They kind of have a similar idea, just have one back here that's all safe and cozy. But yeah, next off, we're going to head out to the PvP base. I'm going to show you a couple hints on how I build these, and, just the little tricks that I've learned, I guess. And on to the next tip. So as you can see, this is our PvP base. It's a little hidden in there, tucked away. You can, see it if you're looking for it. But there's a big spice blow right there that, respawns every so often, so you can get spice. There's a lot of resource nodes nearby on these other rocks and stuff, but not too close, so that, like, I don't know. I hope I'm staying hidden enough, because there's a mechanic where during a sandstorm, like a sandstorm is coming currently. Ooh. big spice blow. We're gonna have to go to that. We need the goodies. But yeah, as you can see, deep in the desert, there's spice blows, sandworms, sandstorms all the time, PvP battles going on. But one of the things you have to worry about is during a sandstorm, your base can actually get raided. And so the thing that I like to do, you could probably do it better than I do, but is try to like kind of layer your base and hide it under these little cave areas to make it inconspicuous. And hopefully people don't bother you. But as you can see, even under this, it still got pretty heavily damaged, even hidden away as it is under the cave here. And so the weather definitely will hammer you hard out here. And so it's something to remember that you always need to repair these bases as well. And the thing I like to do is I make, as you can see, these are half walls going up. And the reason I do that is so that you can actually kind of layer storage. So you can see we have a bunch of racks of storage here, and only that top one's getting damaged because that's the only exterior wall right there. These ones are going up. Oh, I wonder if that got hit. But yeah, as you can see, we can build another layer of roof right here. And so if the top layer ever explodes, it has to get through another layer. Same within the back there. I believe that we are, yeah, perfectly repaired. So if things, come down, it won't immediately expose all of our goodies. This area might get exposed, but it's just a hangar, so we're not too worried. You can see it's kind of tucked away a little bit, hidden some wallage. Maybe we repair these ones as well. But yeah, that's something to always keep in mind, is that you want to have it hidden away as much as possible. Because if you don't, people will find it. And you can see I'm just using a small subfief, and I just fit it in. This is something I don't Solido copy because it could be different every time. You never know. And it's never worth copying it, I don't think. Because, yeah, basically every time my base has been different. Which is fine, I don't mind. But it's just how it is. Something to, always remember. All right, and I think it's time to move on to our next tip. And my final hint for solos and groups alike is do not leave valuables out here in the PvP zone. Because as you can see, I have a fair amount of valuables. And you don't want others to get it, basically. So make sure that you ship it home regularly, either with friends or by yourself. Because if you don't, someone else is going to come and grab your goodies and reap all of the rewards that you wish you had. But yeah, that's kind of my final tip. Build your base out here in the deep desert at your own risk. But it's a lot of fun to have one out here. Makes it feel, a lot more, I don't know, dangerous, I guess. And that's always fun. Keeps you on your toes. But if you don't like that, build it in the PvE. There's still resources, not as concentrated or as many, but you will still be able to progress through the tier 6 kind of stuff. So don't worry too much if you don't want to fly out here. But if you do and you enjoyed this video and the tips, let me know with a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you all next time on the next great video. Have a good day.